Hey everyone, welcome to another contributors and maintainers meeting by LitmusChaos community, and I welcome you all to this particular call. So this call will be a little interesting compared to what we did last time because now we have released the new version on 16th of this month, and I'm going to talk about that a bit. And there's a lot to cover in today's call, so let's jump on to the agenda of the today's call. So this is a simple agenda. We'll be talking about some of the recent contributions and recent issues that has been created on Litmus. We'll be talking a bit about our 4.0 roadmap, and also be sharing about the some of the best practices that we can follow to improve the open source process that we do for any open source project in general. And yeah, so let me start with the first thing. And talking about the contributions, I want to show you the release notes first. First is the release notes for the Litmus project that we did last week. There were a bunch of good contributions that were made in last month. So you can see almost this could be around 10 to 12 new contributors who joined us contributing to our project, which is a good number indeed. So these all are mostly the UI UX fixes. Some of them are some of them are vulnerability fixes. Um, if you see, for example, this one is again a UX fix. We are trying to improve the entire product experience moving forward with Litmus as you use it. There was this particular JWT secret token issue. We tried to make it stronger by adding increasing the length of the token. So yeah, so there are multiple different other changes that were made. You can go through the entire list and understand what has been happening in Litmus. But this is a really good contribution that was made last month, and we're looking forward to what's gonna be happening in next month. So yeah, talking about the issues that we're having right now. If you see, there is this issue created by Calvin, and he has been working on. I think he also raised a PR for the same. There's a really big and nice change that he is introducing to add an editor role in our RBAC uh, in the RBAC of our platform. He has already created the PR for the same, and soon we'll be assigning some maintainers to review it, and we'll get it merged as soon as possible. Then there are some security fixes that we have that needs to be made on platform. In case if you are someone who's interested in fixing these things, feel free to do that. Then if you scroll down, there is this simple issue about streamlining the local development process. So in last couple of months, what we've observed is many of the contributors are facing issues in setting up the local environment. And in order to, streamline this process and improve this setting up process, we are trying to do two things. First is, so we have seen that for Mac, the process of setting up local environment is pretty straightforward, but when it comes to Windows, people are facing some issues, and it's not that straightforward as we assumed it would be. So we will be releasing a different guide for Windows itself very soon on our documentation, and also on our GitHub repositories wiki. I'll just release all of them on the Slack channel soon, once it is out. And I believe that will simplify the process a lot better, right? So there are some issues pending from the Hacktoberfest. In case these all are good first issues, some of them are yet to be merged, some of them are still open for contribution. So in case if you're still interested in contributing to it, feel free to do that. All right, so these are the some of the recent issues that we have. If you look forward to the entire list of the issues, you'll find more some relatable and good first issues in case you're getting started, or if you want to make some impactful contribution, you can go through them as well. Let me come back to the agenda. So we discussed about the recent contributions. We discussed about the new release that we made. I just want to highlight some points related to the upcoming major release that will be happening. That is Litmus 4.0. We have released MCP server um, a month or two back on Litmus. I've also released the entire playlist of videos where we can learn about how you can set it up on your Claude or any other MCP client. And you are on mute.
Oh my God. Hello. Hi, Pradesh.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I already got started with the call since no one joined till now. But since you joined, you can introduce yourself and then we can begin again.
Okay. So, yeah, myself Neeraj Kumar Meena, and I'm currently working at Triange as an AI software engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from I'm from Jaipur actually, and I did my MCA from NIT Bhopal.
Understood. So what brings you here? How did you got to know about Litmus?
Yeah, Litmus just for about open source. I
Mm-hmm.
have checked that this project was under CNCF
Mm-hmm.
and last in GSOC.
Okay, got it.
That's the interesting point for me.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Cool. So hopefully this call can help you with some understanding about the project. But yeah, looking forward to this call. We are just left with few minutes, but we can always be in touch on Slack later.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, so I'll just repeat over what I have been doing till now in the call. So just
But
discussing.
there are two participants, you and me, I guess.
Yeah, you and me only. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Usually what happens is, um, after first, so we do thrice a month, right? So the third one is always with the low number. The first one
okay.
is good, second is better, and then third one is like this only. We're trying to improve this number.
Just because it's on Thursday?
Maybe, may not be. And Thursday it's 7, right? People who are going to office might not be able to join also because they
Yeah,
must be
same
on
for me. I just
must.
came from office and I thought I should join that.
That's nice. But yeah, it happens like that only. That's the reason we're recording it in case later someone wants to join. They can
Mm.
just go through the recording and yeah.
Yeah.
So we are recording this call as well. Yeah. So just giving a quick recap of what has been discussed till now. I was just showing about the recent release that we made. That was 3.23.0. These were all the contributions which were made. All these are related to UX fixes and security fixes. Um, and some of them are on the execution plane of project as well, that Shubham has merged. Yeah, these all are the fixes, and these are some of the new contributors who joined us in the previous release. So we do the release 15th of every month. So last 15th or 18th or something, we did the release because it was on weekend. Probably we might have shifted it a bit because of that. But yeah, this was made last week. And this happens every month. 22 was there, 21 was there, but yeah. And we'll be doing the same next month also. Uh, we also do the release for documentation. So this was the doc release which we did, and these were the fixes which were made. Same for 22, we did the release. And yeah, we were also talking about the recent open um, issues which were related to some of the new features that are being introduced in the project by some of the good contributors. So Kelvin has been a good contributor, and he recently opened this create new editor role in our back of Chaos Center, and he also has raised the PR for the same and will be reviewing merging it soon. There are few open issues related to security vulnerabilities. In case anyone wants to check, they can go through it. And there's one more issue over here. Some of the issues which are still open from Hacktoberfest month, you can go through them, any of you, and feel free to drop a comment, or feel free to drop them in my DMs in Slack, or you can just put it in our Slack channel as well. In case you don't know how to join the Slack channel, you can just go to litmuschaos.io and click here, and it will take you to the Litmus Slack channel. Okay, you need to be part of Kubernetes Slack in order to be part of the Litmus Slack, because it's just a channel under the Kubernetes Slack workspace. Yeah, this is something that we were discussing, and then we uh, now we'll be discussing about the roadmap for Litmus 4.0 that we gonna release in a quarter or two. We already released MCP server for Litmus Chaos. I've also released a video series for the same, in case if you might want to check out. It includes everything from what exactly this MCP server does, how to set it up in Cloud Desktop. The process for it is same in case if you want to use your Windsurf, Cursor, or any other MCP client. Process will remain same. So there is a step-by-step guide video for that as well. I can just show you as well. You can go to YouTube, and if you go to videos, you'll see these are the recently released videos uh, about MCP server. You can go through it and learn and start using it if you want to. But there are some major improvements that needs to be made on the experiment side of MCP. Then that work is still going on to make it more secure and more usable. One of the major things again, which is part of Litmus 4.0, is adding probe at experiment level. Right now both are different entities itself, and now we want to sort of merge it and need to add probe at experiment level. There are some security and bug fixes that will keep on going. Similarly, the UI UX improvements. One major improvement in UI UX is we want to get rid of right now in Litmus Chaos Center we have two left hand sidebars. We want to get rid of the last one so that we can just make it one streamlined one. I'll be creating issue for the same soon, in case if you are a front end person who enjoys contributing to front end, take it up and I'll just assign it to you on GitHub. Lastly, some of the best practices on how to start contributing. The first is try to understand the project first, go through the contribution guide, go through the entire repository, go through the architecture. So if you go to this documentation, you can start reading it from top. What is Litmus, features, use cases, and stuff. Okay, you can learn concepts. You can go through tutorials. Is something that you can do it later. But architecture is something that it will help you to understand more about how this works exactly. And once you understand the basics of it, you can go through the issues, and based on whatever looks good to you, or you can go and contribute to. We have like 12 good repositories. Go through them and you can ask for assignment, and in case if you're not getting the reply or something that we might have missed, you can put it on the Slack channel and we'll get it done soon. Right. So this is the way for you to move into the open source contribution for Litmus or any other project in general. Yeah. Um, so this was it for the agenda part, but something more to discuss. Um, so whenever we say that you are contributing to a project, or you are contributing to a CNCF project or GSOC or anything like that, apart from the code contributions that you make, there is always a um, contribution that is made to a community. Okay, so this is something that I believe in. It is important for you to contribute as a code part, but that's not the only contribution or only impact that you can make for a open source community. You can also do the some other stuff apart from doing the code contributions. That is, you can be active Slack community member and trying to answer the question or trying to engage yourself in the discussions that are happening, right? Um, that will give you a community credibility in the open source community you're part of. Then we have you can also write blogs and create some content around whatever you have been working on in Litmus, or your thoughts about it, or whatever you learned from the project, or whatever your implications are. Feel free to write and share it in our Slack channel so that we can also reshare and give you some good reach. And lastly, there is always a scope of improvement in any project in general. So feel free to create GitHub issues for it. Feel free to share your feedback on that. You can share it on Slack channel, create a GitHub issue, or create a GitHub issue and put it in Slack to discuss it further. So there is a lot that can be done in order to make an impact from contribution side. These are some of the things that I think you can keep in mind in order to get started with your open source contribution.
Right.
Uh, yeah. So now we have open space for discussion. Anything that you want to share or you have learned till now, or you how long it has been you following Litmus or chaos engineering?
It's been 1 month.
1 month now. How are you getting hang of it?
I just installed in my local machine, and but I didn't contribute it yet. I need to go through with the architecture that you explained.
Mm-hmm. Got
Uh,
it. Got it.
and like I need to check everything which comes in my bucket, so I'll contribute accordingly.
Sure thing. You can also, in case if you're going through docs, if you feel like something can be improved on doc side as well, or you
Yeah,
can create an issue on doc repo as well. That can be a small, but first contribution is something. It doesn't need to be a big one. We always think like, yo, I'll contribute something crazy and stuff, but
yeah, yeah.
gradually you'll just understand and you'll get things done. Um, were you able to set it up on your because setup is something is also people struggle with when it comes to our project.
Yeah, setup is done on my.
It's in Mac, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, yeah.
In Windows, it is something not straightforward. They have to do a lot of other stuff. We'll be creating a different guide for Windows as well, but I'm glad you were able to make it. And yeah, so you have been working on which sort of languages till now? What are your like strengths, if I may ask?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Currently, I have been working with the JavaScript, TypeScript, and Golang. And apart from this, I have also experience with C++. And
Got.
specifically, we are talking about programming language.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like digging dive into the DevOps side, like AWS and
Mm-hmm.
this cloud native things, CNCF, Kubernetes, these things.
Understood.
So I'm
Makes
exploring this cloud native part. That's how I got not good to know about this Litmus Chaos.
understood. Understood. Have you understood in a nutshell what chaos engineering does? Like,
And
good idea about
exactly
thoda nahi? Okay, I think you can start with that because for you to understand the project, you need to.
right. I want to explore this, like how it's related to Kubernetes and CNCF,
Yeah.
how like it's working in that space. We'll check
Exactly.
definitely.
I'm also working on a video series about introducing what exactly chaos engineering is, what are its
Mhm.
principles, how it got started, what is its history, everything, all these. I think in couple of months from now, I'll be releasing it on our YouTube. I think that will be a good starter or helper guide that will help people understand this practice that people follow. It's not very common and it's not being like it's not a vocal concept in tech world. Very it's very niche that people follow. But I think once we start promoting it, people will start adopting and using it later. Yeah. Cool. Uh, so I think that's it. In case if do you have anything else to discuss, if you're facing any issues or something?
Not yet.
All
I
right,
think sorted out, and I'll ping you in Slack if needed anything.
for sure. We maintain a doc for um, something of meeting notes. So I'll just create a meeting note for today's call, 27 November. Could you please drop your email in the chat,
Yeah, sure.
Neeraj? Okay. Uh, Agenda was pretty much this.
I've dropped.
Okay, thanks. Um, mm, yeah.
And by the way, Pritesh, we met on the like hackathon part on the DigitalOcean at Hyderabad.
Oh, did we? Damn, I didn't know.
You guided
I
us on that
I
part.
thought I've seen you somewhere, but I was not
Yeah.
able to recall. Now you've said, what did you build?
We are building like
Ah, yeah, I remember.
Scrapper.
You're sitting
Yeah,
on this side, right? Right
yeah.
side of the screen. Yeah, 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 I remember. I told you that. Yeah, 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 I told you about this.
You shared me the links on LinkedIn.
Ah, I shared you the links. Yes, long time, man. It has, but you finally made it.
Yep.
Nice, nice. Hopefully, you'll get started with it and
Okay.
learn something from this. Thanks, Neeraj, for joining today's call. And with that, we will be closing today's call. Thank you so much for joining and see you in the next one.